Imagine you lose one tooth, leaving a gap in between your other teeth. Your dentist then says you have to replace this gap with an artificial tooth. Most people would wonder, what could happen? What could go wrong if I lose only one tooth? It seems so insignificant. I'm here to tell you that it's actually a very big problem and could lead to long-term disastrous consequences. First, we have to understand that if you try to move a perfectly normal tooth, it will slightly move. This is because our teeth aren't joined together with our jawbone. They're actually suspended in a socket by elastic fibers. So if we apply force, it will slightly move and then return to its normal position. But this range of movement is limited because our teeth are in contact with one another. This tooth, however, is no longer in contact with an adjacent tooth. So one scenario that can happen is that this tooth will actually tilt forwards towards the front of your mouth at a faster rate than normal. Teeth can be repositioned due to our bite force, the way we bite, as well as due to the movement of the muscles surrounding our mouth, such as our cheek, tongue, and lips. This movement is possible because we have cells in our jaw that allow bone to be continuously built and destroyed. So, if I apply force here, this compresses the fibers in this part of the socket, sending a specific signal to a specific group of cells that bone will be destroyed here. However, this part of fibers in this part of the socket is now under tension, sending another group of specific signals to another group of cells that bone will be destroyed here. Repeat this process continuously, and essentially the tooth is tilting forwards. Okay, so the tooth tilts. No problem, right? For most people. It's actually a very big problem because our teeth are designed so that when we bite, they are complementary in shape, so that when they slide into one another, like a jigsaw puzzle. If this tooth has tilted slightly, it can no longer complement the upper teeth, which eventually leads to biting problems. This tilt also creates spaces in between our teeth, which are abnormal because when we chew, it allows food to be retained in between our teeth, leading to tooth decay due to bacterial accumulation. These bacteria are also responsible for destroying tooth supporting structures, which will eventually make your tooth loose. And last but not least, lead to bad breath. So now that you understand the consequences of leaving a gap in between your tooth, I hope that if it ever occurs to you, you can take action before it can lead to disastrous consequences. Thank you.
First, thank you very much for the presentation and very good knowledge for me as well. I just the one have a problem like this. So,
me too.
Yeah, so I agree with you. You made it very clear, and I quite deny for this problem, but I think that we can talk to general people and make them to understand and aware this problem as well. So for your content is very clear and a good structure, and your presentation very well, very good. No need to walk around the stage. No need to have a more role play, but you talk, focus on the topic. You did very well. Yeah,
Thank you.
Presentation.
Thank you. Presented professionally.
Thank you very much.
You're smart and people trust your message because you understand your topic, your supporting evidence, and you structure the talk very good because you tell us about losing only one tooth may cause a disaster, and your body language is also very good effectively. And when you explain when the tooth, so it's also nice that you can really use a prop, paper prop, but you can really illustrate the two mechanisms that any red signals, the green signal, they cause tissue remodeling, cell
Exactly.
tissue,
Bone remodeling in this case.
yeah, regeneration of the cells in the jaw, the bone. So I think it is nice, even though it's quite advanced regenerative biology, but I think it's good that you can really talk in an informal way. And I also like when you explain about the effects if you lose the teeth, for example, the bacterial accumulation, or the blood problems, or others, health effects that only one tooth, can cost a lot of money. For example, if I remove one tooth, or if I do something, it cost me 10,000 or 100,000 baht.
Yes.
So that's why losing one tooth costs you a lot.
This is only one of the possible scenarios. There are some scenarios where you can lose one tooth and nothing happens, but it depends on each person's teeth, how they're aligned, and how well they take care of their mouth. So this is one of the scenarios that our dentists are worried about. And I felt that this topic is a topic that most people might overlook because it might seem insignificant, but actually it just leads to higher treatment costs. Yes.
Good dentist.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.